welcome to my channel. It's Big Bear, and today I will show you the next level of using the pointer. So in the last 2-3 tutorial, I've shown you like how to easily make a pointer. Right now, today we're gonna learn how to turn those pointers into something more useful. I mean, they already useful enough, but we absolutely can like go beyond that. So the games that I'm using today is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the new one just coming out. So basically you just gonna download the table and then you open it. Okay, then you're gonna see something like this. Let me bring it. Where's my table? I don't see anything here. I guess I need to increase it a little bit like this to show it. There we go. Alright, so when you download this table, you're gonna see two options. One is just like compact mode, which means if you don't really have to work, like wanna working on anything, you just wanna use the table with the option it coming with. That why it's not working for me? Because I had to activate this one first, darn it. Anyway, so I will activate this one, and you wanna see my creditor who made the table, my YouTube over here. If you want to come to give me a subscribe, that's gonna be great. There's another link to my subscription over here, not subscription but subscribe to my channel. If you like the content, you can click there. It brings you right to the subscribe button. Okay, now back to that compact mode. Now I can put it in this mode so you can see it's all the options that I have over here. Okay, now for the purpose of today video, I already make some remaking script, and we're gonna see how those things work. Okay, so we click on master script, it wanna open this out, and then we had HP control right here. You click on that one, you see three options. Now if you only here to get the function with only two over here, infinite HP, one hit kill over here, then you just activate that. That's it. Okay, let's try with infinite HP first and see how things work. Alright, so as you can see, he hit me a lot and I'm still alive. My HP not changing at all. Alright, this one should be flowed, and you can see my HP, the maximum HP when you start the fight at the beginning of the game is 50,000. Alright, you can see that he hit me a lot and I'm still alive, right? And then I think, I don't know if he already get that, let's see. Okay, so you see his HP going down on the right side, right? So now I'm activating the one hit kill. This thing is too loud. Let's shut this up, okay? Great, you can hear me better now. Alright, so when the one hit kill activated, I just hit him once and the fight's gone. Just like that. And today I'm going to show you how to do these two scripts with the knowledge that we create. What is that? The pointer. Okay. So let's remove this one. Ouch! I hit him. Why he's killing me? Oh, everybody's dying. Alright, let's get into the fight again. Let this boy go away. Alright, so again, in here you see that thing go back to normal again, and then he cannot kill me. Okay. Alright, let's deactivate that script, and we're gonna go through all these together. So first of all, you should be able to know how to looking for the HP value. Okay, in this one, just one quick cheating for you is like at the beginning of the file when you start the game, it's about 50,000, and then you can just use the float tile looking for 50,000, and when you get hit, you reduce it, just keep reducing, and you can use the value in between over here to looking for stuff. Okay, so assuming that you already find the address of the HP. Okay, so I get this one over here. Let's put this in here, make it easier. 1218933 9DF4. That is our current HB value. Okay, I name it player HB value. Alright, and let's move it up here. Now, let's move everything here to somewhere else. Let's just delete them. I restart them later. We don't need them anyway. Alright, so now we have the player value. Okay, assume that you want to do that float such. Okay, next you're going to right click on that one and you go find out what drive to this address. You can do either, but the access one for this case is not going to give us something good, so we're going to try with what drive to address over here, and it's going to show up this table right this window right here. So let's see, now I'm going to get hit. There we go. And where's my function here? What's wrong with this? Okay, hit me. No, because that. So this is the address of the mapper, not me. Now should be me. 121 F6 1B5E04. Okay, this should be me. Now let's change it to 30,000. No, let's say 25,000 for example, and then let's freeze it. Okay, so you can see my HP right now. Right when it hit me, my HP just went back because I freeze the value. Okay, so that's the right one. And I'm going to right click on that one again. We find out what drive to this address, and this one's showing up. Let's move it down here so we can see it when something pop up. Okay, so we'll get hit again. Wait, let me change my HP to 50,000 before something weird happen. We never know that they can hit me in. Okay, so when I get hit, you see this thing showing up, right? So this is the function that controlling our HP. So when we get hit, this function gonna change that value. Alright, this is what happened behind the scene. So you just click on that one, you show disassembler. Okay, now we don't need this anymore. Let's remove that. This one showing up, bunch of stuff going on over here. What you only care is this area right here. Okay, why is my HP control over there? Either way, this whole area gonna be the function. Okay, so what you wanna do, you wanna right click on the function you just found, okay, and find out what address did instruction access. This thing gonna showing up. Okay, and close the menu and get hit again. So you see that as I get hit, the value over here on the right side showing up. So I'm not getting hit right now. I block everything. Let's see. There we go. See that when my HP value changing, then it updating over there. Okay, now I'm gonna hit Napa. Come on. Okay, when I hit him, you see the hit HP value showing over there. Right here. Okay, so now I know the first one is my HP and the second one is his HP. Alright, so based on that, we know that this function right here, this code right here, this opcode right here is controlling our stuff. I make a jump over here, an injection over here, but it really doesn't matter in this case. Okay, so you're gonna like go over there. We're gonna make a HP pointer over here. So tool and generate. No, it's gonna be auto assemble. Okay, and it's gonna bring this up. You template, cheat engine, table, framework code, stuff like that. AOB injection, and you just click OK. Alright, so when it go over here, right, for back to the very beginning of how to make a pointer here, let's create like HB hit pointer something. Okay, and then we're gonna put that pointer in here. So we have RBX over here is holding the base address of the HP pointer, right? So we're gonna copy the address into the hit point pointer over here. Alright, let's double check now. We need to define this one. We want a double here and put a 0 right there. So we have finished with our pointer script. Let's assign to the cheat table. Okay, and I will call this HB control 2 because obviously we only have one over here. Right, now in this one over here, remember that when we doing this, there are two values that gonna be used over here, right? One for us and one for our enemy. And JIT engine, like as default, there's no way for it to differentiate between the two. So if you take a look in this address over here, let me move it up here. Okay, take a look in the as I get hit or the guy. So you wanna see it's gonna change to my HP when I get hit. Okay, come on, get hit, dude. Why you block everything? There we go. So you see that now it changed to my HP. So after I get hit, it's gonna change to my HP because my HP gonna be changed in this within opcode over here. Okay. So we need to find a way to differentiate between our HP and the enemy HP. Okay. Now in this example, I already made some cheat sheet for you. So you want to go to one of the two. Let's stop tracking stuff over here. Okay, you right click on them and choose the open dissect data with select addresses. Okay, we open that, this window show up. Okay, you click new window, click OK. Now define new structure. I don't really need it because when you download this table, this is gonna come with a table. Okay, so you just again right click on that one, open dissect data, this thing's showing up. Come on. Okay, click OK, and then normally you're gonna click OK, but because I already defined everything for you, so you don't need it, click cancel and go to structure and character control. Okay, and you can see something over here. So let's see, at the offset 1D default we get the HP value, right? And let's double check over here. You see this code RBX plus 1D default. Okay, easy one. So now we open this one over here. All right, and then this is our opponent over here. So we do the same thing. This thing showing up, and since we already have it, just click OK over there. All right, now you see that the different value in here. So this is us and this is them. All right. In this game, there's something called a player ID that differentiate between us, the player, and the AI, or maybe like your friend. Hopefully, you don't cheating like this on when you play with your friend. Okay, that's not fun. Beating the AI is good, but not your friend. All right, let's click over here and open. You're gonna see that there's a arrow over here. Click on that one, and you're gonna see the player ID in here. All right, let me show it in number. So the player ID over here, you see 256 and 0. So 256 mean us and 0 mean them, and we're gonna use that to create infinite HP script because we don't want our enemy to have infinite HP, right? We want us only, and them will not be affected by the script. All right, so now we get everything that we like, all the material that we need. So we gonna start creating thing. Okay, so when you over here, first of all, let's create a pointer to the player ID first. Let's right click on that one and add to address list. Okay, and the hotkey is A, so I'm just gonna use the hotkey. I click on the player ID, I press A. On player ID again, I press A, and you're gonna see we have two player ID here. So I'm gonna put the name here, us and them. All right, easy. We go to the HP value. Next we do the same thing, and then we name this one HP, this one is us, and this one is them. Okay, let's move them together so it's easier to look. All right, so now we have this we had a value for us and them in here. Now let's say if if you just wanna kind of like using these, that's good enough because you can just change your value over here. But I'm a lazy one and I just don't want to, every time I get into the new battle I had to do this whole thing again, right? So I'm going to create a script to control both of these values. All right, so this one is done over here. We turn it off. All right, let's start with the infinite HP script. We go to let's see, so you go to memory view, tools, and you go to auto assemble. Click on that one, the auto assemble open up. Remove that, and then we go to cheat table frame for code, something over here. Alright, just remove something we don't need. Now the easiest way to do this is using Lua. So I'm gonna define Lua over here, right? This is, and then let me remember if syntax check, then return end. All right, so this is like the same thing for every Lua, basically for every Lua function that you're gonna create, or Lua script that you're gonna create. You're just gonna put it up there, and that's it. That kind of like the framework as well. All right. Now I want this script to, excuse me, I want this script to like keep pushing our HP at the same value, right, at the maximum value, for example. So how do I do this? All right. Lua, when you enable it, it will only activate once. It will not repeating compared to the script over here. All right, this script, it will like constantly repeating itself and working on that, because the game gonna kind of like reading these value. When they go to this value over here, it will like activate the injection that we do and then running the code. So whenever like the function is accessed, this script will reactivate. On the other hand, the Lua, this is the customized Lua that we're gonna putting in, and it will have nothing to do with the game. So we have to constantly like reactivate ourselves, right? So we're gonna start with create a timer so that it's gonna like repeating itself. Let's call this one infinite HP timer. Okay, and then we create let's make it look nicer, create timer. Okay, and this is just kind of like the way that the code of the function work. So this one over here is customized. You can name it whatever. Okay, I like to code like this, like the name of the function plus the timer, so I know what it is. It's gonna be easier to keep track when you have like 20 or 30 different scripts. So infinite HP timer. I think I have one already, so let's put in number 2. Let me drink some water. Alright, so I'm gonna create this, gonna go at 3 lines together. Next one, we're gonna have infinite timer dot set interval. So we're gonna set the interval like how we want the script to repeating itself. Like once you activate it, it's gonna constantly working. Right, so I'm gonna put in 10 milliseconds. This one in milliseconds. So if you put like 1,000, that means 1 second. Okay, so let's do it in 10 milliseconds. And then next we're gonna put in infinite HP timer to dot on timer, right? I don't remember myself sometime. Yeah, on timer. So on timer means like when we activating this script, what gonna happen over here? Okay, so these two are the reparation, and this one is actually like the activation of your script. So we're gonna need to create a function here, and with the syntax over here, whenever you create a function, you need to end it. So I just end it right here, and then I expand the function in the middle over here. Okay, now before we get into the script, always, okay, when you create a timer, you need to remove it, or else it will never be stopped and you're gonna be stuck in the cheat engine. Okay, so we put into the disable over here, infinite timer destroy. That's it. Okay, so now we got the framework. All right, now let's go to the function over here. Okay, so remember that we need to looking for us and them, right? We want to create a something to check for this function to target us only. So I'm gonna call this player ID check. I'm gonna put a local over here. Okay, local player check equal. Let me see, get address save, to make sure that we're gonna only get the save address. Okay, and then we're gonna put the pointer in here. So let's double check us over here. So now you see that this is our base value, right? It's gonna be, now I mess up myself. Alright, so this is our base value. Remember, like earlier when we look at the thing, we see the RBX, right? RBX is holding the base address, and we move it into the hit pointer over here. So let's activate the script over here. Alright, and let's take a look. But let's try to recreate this pointer. So we have like base pointer plus something here, that two layer pointer anyways. So we gonna add over here, and let's say base, how did I name it? Forget on hit pointer. Alright, so hit pointer over here, and let's say player ID. Let's put it here first. Let's update the pointer first. Okay, let me get hit. Alright, I got hit. That's nice. Come on, stop. Alright, so now the pointer update to our pointer. Now we're gonna go to pointer over here, and we try, let's say 2B0, and then what else I forget. 2B0 plus 294, and this one in 4 byte. Okay, so you can see now I recreate the pointer that we get from the dissect data a bit earlier. Now in that dissect data, after you activate the script, you can even do player hit pointer in here, and then you go to character control over here, because it's a pointer, so you need to kind of like put it in a bracket, and now we get the same value. Okay, so over here now we see that our hit pointer over here, so we're gonna put that in here. Alright, and this is just the address of that one, so we're gonna need to turn it into a pointer, and this is how you do it. Put a square bracket in that. Next we add the next layer, so 2B0, right? That's the second layer, and then we have that first layer, and then we have the 294. So this is the address of our player ID over here. Okay, so you can see how I turn this thing. Let me see, where is that? How I turn this one over here, right? When I open it, it looks like this, to the Lua script in here. Okay, just like that. Now we have the player ID check. We're gonna do the we're gonna do our check over here if and okay, try to make that your habit once you open a function or whatever, have like, you know, beginning and the end, just put the beginning and the end, and then we expand the thing in the middle. Alright, so if player id check not equal to nil, mean like if this one is valid, because there's a point when, you know, this thing over here not pointing into a valid address and it's gonna crash our game. So we want to get rid of that one by doing this. Okay, so if the player id check address is, you know, like not, I mean, is valid, then we will do the next check over here. Then we're gonna put in here logo. This is address check. ID address checks. Now I have player ID check equal read integer. So how do I know integer? Because I know this value right here is integer over here, right? 4 byte integer. So we read integer player ID address check, just like that. And then we're gonna use this ID if player ID check equal to 256, right? Then and we expand in the middle. So right here the JIT engine gonna start double checking like, is this our, so we're gonna put in here in comment like, how do we put this in here? The bell rang and made me forgot what I was about to say. We're gonna say like check if player or not, right? So if it is the player, then we gonna kind of like keep our HB, you know, constantly at some value. So we're gonna write float, all right, and we're gonna drive to some address. So how do I get that address? I'm gonna go over here, the HB got here. So we see that the base address plus 1DD4, right? Let's try this one over here. 1DD4, and this one is a float. Okay, so you can see that, so the base address plus the 1DD4 will give us the HB value over here. So I'm gonna go over here and then I'm gonna get address of hit pointer. Right, we turn that into a pointer plus 1DD4 comma, because we need to input a value in here. So I'm going to put a value at 50,000. Let's change it to 48,000. 48,765. Okay. And to this part, then this should be the end of our script. We done. Okay, so you just find and assign to the current cheat table. Come on, I forget something. Over here. We need to add this in there. Okay, or else it's just going to show the error. If that's just a syntax issue. Like the formula, you have to follow their formula. Alright. So now I have this in here, and I'm gonna call this one infinite HB2. Alright, let's activate it. See that when activated, it changed my HB right away to 48765. Let's get here. Okay, and you can see my HB over there. It keeps stuck in there. It's not going changing. Alright, let me pause it and let's change that our script again. Let's change it to 50,000. No, 60,000. Hopefully, 50,000 first. Okay. I want to change it to higher value later, but I don't want to crash the game right now because there's one more script I want to show you how to do it. So we click OK and got hit, punch, forget something. Alright, reactivate the script. So now you see my HP is at 50,000. Just like that. So that's how you can use like making an easy pointer and using the pointer diagnosis and turn it into an infinite HP script. Okay, so next we're gonna do something similar, but we want to create a one-hit kill script. Okay, and it basically the same idea. So over here we double check if the player ID check is equal to 256. If equal to 256, then that is the player. Then we put the hit point to the max value. So if it's not the player, then we're gonna kill it instantly. Okay, I can do something like this. I can put it, sorry, come on, I can push else. That means like when the player ID check is not equal to this one, then I will kill the other character by putting this one to a very small number. If you, for this game, if you put at 0, you're gonna instant win, and then there will not be nothing for me to show you. So I need to put some small value in here. Okay, so you can do this. The problem is like that gonna make your script like infinite HP and one hit kill at the same time. That's assuming that you just want one or the other. You want to create both of them. Sometimes you don't want to be killed because you want to practice some combo, new combo, whatever. Sometimes you get stuck at something and you just want to skip it real quick, right? So you want to create two different scripts, but basically again they are the same. So what I'm gonna do for the next script for the one hit kill, I'm just gonna copy this one and paste it in here. All right, change the name, one hit kill. All right, you go over here and all you need to do is change this one over here. So instead of like equal to player ID check equal to 256, now you're gonna do the player ID check not equal to 256, and you turn it to a very small value like 10 over here. Okay, very simple, right? Now there's something more you need to change. So to prevent like issue in the future, like maybe Gene engine gonna overlapping on function and everything, make this kind of a habit. So I'm gonna change this number because I already create like the infinite timer 2 for the infinite HP, right? So I'm gonna change it to 3, just like that, and change this one over here. Okay, for this value down here, it doesn't matter, but still again I'm gonna change the thing. So I'm gonna put a 3 over here, 3 there, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. Okay, and that should be it. We are done. See how easy to create two functional script in like 15 minutes. Okay, so now I'm activating that one and see if this thing works. Punch him. The reason he's not dying because his HP going down to 10, but when you hit them, hit him, it's gonna turn to 0 but bounce back to 10s again. So we just need to change the interval over here. We don't want it to rise to the value too quickly. So let's say how about 1,000 by 1 second. So this one should be good enough for you to kill him. Come on, man. Let me hit you. Okay, punch. There we go. Okay, so just change that to something, and then how you do it. All right, that should be the end of this tutorial. Quite a long one, but I hope that it makes sense. If you have any question, feel free to put it in the comment, and I will try to answer as fast as possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.